Ever feel like life's racing by, and you're just a passenger, not the driver? What if you could hit the brakes, find clarity, and steer toward a life bursting with purpose? That's the promise of Stoicism, and today, we're diving into how this ancient wisdom can stop you from wasting time and start living fully. Welcome to Daily Stoic Habits *, where we unpack practical tools to transform your life, one day at a time. Let's kick things off with a spark that will light up your path to a more meaningful existence. Hit that subscribe button for Daily Stoic Habits and ring the bell to join our journey. Picture this: you wake up each morning, not dreading the grind, but with a quiet confidence, knowing exactly what matters. That's the magic of Stoicism, a philosophy that's not about enduring life's punches, but dancing through them with grace. It's about finding joy in the simple stuff, staying cool when chaos swirls, and building a rock-solid inner peace no storm can shake. In our crazy, fast-paced world, it's easy to get lost in the hustle, chasing things that don't fill your soul. But Stoicism, it's like a compass, pointing you toward what you can control: your thoughts, your actions, your heart. Why does this matter? Because too many of us are just existing not living Stoicism teaches you to pause, reflect, and choose purpose over autopilot. It's not a one-and-done deal, though. The real power comes from repetition, like water carving through stone. By weaving these principles into your daily grind, they shift from ideas to instincts, reshaping how you see challenges and chase dreams, ready to stop drifting and start thriving. This is your wake-up call to embrace Stoicism, take the wheel, and craft a life that's not just busy, but beautifully full. Imagine a world where you spot their tricks, stand firm, and protect your peace like a fortress. That's the power of Stoicism in action, helping you dodge the traps of manipulation, to live with unshakable purpose. In this deep dive, we're unraveling 7 sneaky tactics others use to pull your strings: triangulation, double binds, projection, time pressure, inconsistent behavior, emotional blackmail, and gaslighting, and showing you how to counter them with Stoic wisdom. Buckle up. This is your guide to reclaiming control and thriving on your own terms. Let's start with triangulation. Ever had a friend spill your secrets to someone else, twisting your words to spark drama? It's like being cast as the villain in a play you didn't sign up for. Suddenly, you're questioning your reality, feeling alone in a crowd. Stoicism steps in like a steady hand, urging you to see the game for what it is: a cheap shot at your peace. Marcus Aurelius would tell you to focus on your inner calm, not the chaos others stir. Don't play their script. Instead, confront the manipulator directly, calmly, and with clarity. Ask, why did you share that? Bringing truth to light often scatters the shadows. Your strength lies in staying true to yourself, refusing to let their tactics ravel you. Next up, the double bind. Picture this: your boss pushes you to speak up in meetings, but when you do, they slap you down for overstepping. It's a trap where every move feels wrong, designed to make you doubt your worth. Stoicism cuts through this fog with the dichotomy of control. You can't change their mixed signals, but you can control your response. Stay grounded in your integrity. If they criticize, ask for clear expectations without getting defensive. If the game persists, focus on your values, your effort, your honesty, and let their noise fade. Why let someone else's confusion dim your clarity? Projection is another sly move. Someone lies, then accuses you of being dishonest to dodge their guilt. It's like they're holding a mirror, but it's warped, reflecting their flaws onto you. Stoicism teaches you to pause and question, is this true about me, or is it their baggage? Marcus Aurelius advises kindness here. See their accusations as a sign of their inner mess, not your failing. Respond with calm strength, denying false claims without anger. Set firm boundaries to keep their chaos out of your yard. Your peace isn't theirs to mess with, so don't let it be. Time pressure is a manipulator's favorite weapon. Think of those limited time offers or a colleague rushing you into a decision. It's a trick to make you act without thinking, like a deer caught in headlights. Stoicism through Seneca's lens, reminds you that time is your most precious asset. Take a deep breath, step back, and assess with reason. Say, I need a moment to think this through. Real opportunities don't vanish under scrutiny. Only scams do. By refusing to rush, you align your choices with your values, not someone else's agenda. Isn't it freeing to know you can slow the clock? Inconsistent behavior is like walking on eggshells. One day, someone's warm and welcoming, the next, they're ice cold, leaving you scrambling to figure out what went wrong. It's a power play. Preying on your need for stability, Stoicism. Flip the script. Your happiness doesn't hinge on their mood swings. Epictetus would say you control your thoughts, not their actions. Build a self-worth that stands tall. Independent of their approval, set clear expectations, call out the inconsistency with respect, but firmness. If they can't meet you halfway, their instability isn't your burden. Why let their chaos dictate your calm? Emotional blackmail hits harder. Imagine a partner guilting you into doing something against your values, holding your emotions hostage. If you love me, you do this. It's a gut punch, twisting your care into compliance. Stoicism, rooted in Marcus Aurelius' call to live in harmony with your nature, says real love doesn't come with strings. Stick to your principles, even under pressure. Acknowledge your feelings, confusion, hurt, but don't act on them. Impulsively, respond with compassion for their pain, but don't sacrifice your integrity. Your heart is yours to guard, not theirs to ransom. Finally, gaslighting, the ultimate mind game. Someone denies your reality, calling you too sensitive or rewriting events to make you doubt your sanity. It's like waking up in a world where the sky's not blue, and they insist it never was. Stoicism, with Marcus Aurelius' advice. To trust your reason is your anchor. Retreat to your inner fortress, where their words can't reach. Reflect on what you know to be true. Journal your experiences to stay grounded. Confront gaslighting with quiet confidence. I remember it differently. Let's clarify. If they persist, distance yourself. Your truth isn't up for debate. Each of these tactics: triangulation, double binds, projection, time pressure, inconsistency, emotional blackmail, gaslighting aims to chip away at your peace. But Stoicism hands you the tools to build a shield. Focus on what you control, your reactions, your boundaries, your truth. Seneca reminds us to live with purpose, not swayed by others' games. By practicing direct communication, questioning false narratives, and staying rooted in your values, you don't just survive manipulation, you rise above it. These aren't just strategies, they're a way to reclaim your life, moment by moment. Ever wonder what it takes to stand tall when life's storms hit hard? Stoicism isn't just about dodging drama, it's about building a core so strong that nothing shakes you. In this journey, we're diving into how to forge unshakable resilience and razor-sharp self-awareness through 3 Stoic practices: mastering your emotions, zooming out for perspective, and nurturing your mind and body. These aren't just tips, they're your blueprint for a life that's steady, vibrant, and deeply your own. Let's get started and unlock the strength you already have inside. First, let's talk about taming the emotional roller coaster. Life can feel like a wild ride. Anger flares, sadness creeps in, or joy sweeps you away. Stoicism doesn't tell you to shut those feelings down. It hands you the reins. Epictetus taught that emotions aren't the enemy, they're signals you can steer. Try negative visualization, a Stoic trick where you picture worst-case scenarios. Not to stress out, but to prep your mind. Say you're worried about a big presentation. Imagine it flopping, then plan how you'd recover. This isn't gloom, it's armor, softening the blow of surprises. When emotions spike, pause, breathe, ask, is this reaction serving me? By choosing reason over reflex, you turn feelings into allies, not bosses. It's like building a tower of colored blocks. Each emotion has its place, but you decide how high it stacks. Now, picture yourself floating above the chaos, looking down at the world like a stargazer. That's the Stoic view from above, a game changer for perspective. Marcus Aurelius used this to shrink life's dramas to their true size. Stuck in traffic, fuming, zoom out. Your delay is a speck in the grand tapestry of time. This practice isn't about dismissing your problems, it's about seeing them clearly. Try it daily. Close your eyes. Imagine Earth from space, your life a tiny thread in its vast weave. Suddenly, that argument or missed deadline feels less like a catastrophe. This mental shift cuts stress and grounds you in what matters. Why let small stuff steal your peace when you can see the bigger picture? Finally, let's get real about self-care. It's not just bubble baths, it's fuel for your soul. Stoicism says your body and mind are your home, so treat them right. Movement is key. A morning walk, a quick stretch, or dancing to your favorite tune isn't just exercise, it's a love letter to yourself. Seneca knew motion sparks endorphins, lighting up your brain like a holiday glow. It pulls you into the present, where worries fade. Then, be your own cheerleader. Talk to yourself like you lift a friend, kind, encouraging, real, messed up. Say, I'm learning, not failing. Small wins? Celebrate them. This self-kindness builds a resilience that no setback can crack. And don't skip the simple joys. Savor a good coffee. Laugh with a friend. These moments recharge you, reminding you life's beauty is right here, now. These practices mastering emotions, gaining perspective, and caring for yourself are your Stoic toolkit. They don't just help you survive, they let you thrive, turning challenges into chances to grow. Marcus Aurelius said you have power over your mind, not outside events. Embrace that truth, and you'll walk through life with a quiet strength. Ready for anything, Stoicism teaches us to guard our peace like a treasure, letting go of connections that dim our light to make room for those that lift us up. In this deep dive, we're unpacking 11 signs. It's time to set boundaries or walk away from manipulation, to disrespect to outright toxicity, and how to do it with stoic clarity and strength. This isn't about cutting ties coldly, it's about choosing yourself with courage to live a life that's truly yours. Let's dive in and learn how to protect your peace like a warrior. First, manipulation and control. Ever feel like someone's pulling your strings, making you doubt your choices? It's like they're rewriting your script to serve their agenda. Epictetus said true freedom comes from mastering yourself, not bending to others. If someone's constantly criticizing, isolating you, or forcing decisions, it's a red flag. Stoicism urges you to reclaim your liberty. Confront their tactics calmly, set firm boundaries, or step away if they persist. Your independence is non-negotiable. Why let anyone cage your soul? Lack of mutual respect is another deal breaker. A relationship without respect is like a house without a foundation. It crumbles. If someone belittles your needs, mocks your dreams, or acts abusively, it's time to act. Stoicism values self-control and honor. Demanding you treat yourself with the dignity you offer others. Have an honest talk. Outline your expectations, or distance yourself if disrespect is a pattern. Isn't a life built on mutual care worth fighting for? When relationships stifle your growth, they're anchors, not wings. Epictetus warned that true bonds should guide you toward wisdom, not drag you backward. If a connection leaves you stagnant, maybe a friend dismisses your ambitions or a partner smothers your goals, it's a sign. Tauresis. Reflect deeply. Does this relationship challenge you to be better? If not, Stoicism calls for courage to pivot toward ties that fuel your journey. Your growth is your legacy. Don't let it stall. Toxicity is a louder alarm. Constant criticism, manipulation, or emotional abuse isn't just draining, it's poison. A toxic relationship traps you in stress, eroding your mental health. Stoicism priorities inner well-being, urging you to break free from negativity. Recognize patterns like unending arguments or disrespect, then choose the self-respect by stepping away. It's tough, but isn't your peace worth more than our chaos? Negative emotions taking over. Anger, jealousy, resentment signal trouble. Marcus Aurelius taught that you control your mind, not external drama. If a relationship keeps you in a cycle of bad vibes, it's pulling you from your center. Pause, assess. Is this connection worth your calm? Set boundaries or walk away to protect your emotional health. Why let someone else's storm drown your serenity? Compromising your values is a silent betrayal. Stoicism demands you live by your principles: honesty, integrity, kindness. If our relationship pushes you to bend these, it's a crack in your core. Small compromises pile up, chipping away at your self-respect. Reflect. Does this align with who you are? If not, Stoicism calls you to choose authenticity over conformity. Your values are your compass. Don't lose your way. Denying reality is a trap. Relationships built in lies or denial excusing bad behavior. Clinging to false hopes keep you from truth. Stoicism, rooted in Seneca's call to face reality head-on, demands clarity. If a connection thrives on illusion, it's time to confront the facts, accept what is, set boundaries, or let go to live authentically. Isn't truth the foundation of a life well lived? Poor communication breeds chaos. One-sided talks or constant conflict block understanding. Stoicism values balance and mutual respect in dialogue. If efforts to communicate fail, they shut you down or argue endlessly. Reassess. Try active listening or seek help like a therapy. But if it's a dead end, protect your peace by stepping back. Clear communication is a bridge. Why stay on a broken one? Abuse, in any form, physical, emotional, verbal, has no place in your life. Stoicism's core is self-respect, and abuse bits on that. If you're facing control, fear, or harm, recognize it's not your fault. Seek support from friends or professionals and prioritize your safety. Leaving is hard, but vital. Your dignity is sacred. Why let anyone trample it? Relationships disrupting your inner peace. Thieves. Stoicism's goal is tranquility, even in chaos. If a connection brings constant stress or uncertainty, it's a sign to act. Reflect on its impact. Does it uplift or unsettle you? Set boundaries or let go to reclaim your calm. Peace isn't selfish, it's survival. Why let turmoil steal your joy? Lastly, one-sided relationships where you give endlessly and get nothing drain your spirit. Stoicism champions balance, not sacrifice. If you're always the giver, it's time to talk openly about needs or to think the bond. Healthy ties flow both ways, nurturing both sides. Your worth demands reciprocity. Don't settle for less. Setting boundaries or walking away isn't failure, it's Stoic strength. Epictetus said conquering your soul is the greatest victory. Communicate honestly, set clear limits, and prioritize your well-being. These choices don't just protect you, they pave the way for relationships that honor your growth and peace. Stoicism isn't about chasing more, it's about finding joy in less, living true to your core, and building connections that spark growth. In this part, we're diving into 3 Stoic keys to a vibrant life, aligning with your values, savoring simplicity, and nurturing a supportive community. These aren't just ideas. They're your path to a life that feels rich, grounded, and deeply alive. Let's unlock this wisdom and start thriving. Living by your values is like setting your internal compass. Stoicism, through Seneca's lens, urges you to anchor your choices in what matters most: honesty, courage, kindness. In a world bombarding you with trends and expectations, it's easy to drift. Ever catch yourself chasing a job or status that feels hollow? That's a sign you're off course. Pause and reflect. What principles define you? Write them down. Then test your decisions against them. If a choice like staying in a draining relationship or taking a sketchy shortcut clashes with your integrity, let it go. Marcus Aurelius would say your worth lies in your character, not fleeting rewards. By sticking to your values, you build a life that's not just successful, but soul-deep satisfying. Isn't that the kind of legacy you want? Next, embrace simplicity. It's not deprivation, it's freedom. Stoicism teaches you to find joy in the essentials, cutting through the clutter of endless wants. Picture this: a quiet morning, a warm coffee, the sound of birds. These moments, Seneca reminds us, hold more happiness than any flashy purchase. Our world screams more stuff, more likes, more hustle, but Stoicism whispers enough. Try this for one day. Notice the small joys: a good laugh, a kind word. Jot down 3 things you're grateful for nightly. This practice rewires your brain to see abundance in the present, not some far-off goal. Why chase what's shiny when the real gold's already in your hands? Finally, build a community that lifts you. Stoics like Marcus Aurelius knew were stronger together, not alone. A true tribe isn't just people you know, it's those who challenge you to grow. Share your struggles and celebrate your wins. Ever feel lighter after a deep talk with a friend? That's the power of real connection. Seek out those who align with your values, who inspire rather than drain. Join a group, a book club, a volunteer crew, or just call someone you trust to share a worry or dream. Stoicism says vulnerability isn't weakness. It's glue for meaningful bonds. Nurture these ties like a garden, and they'll root you through life's storms. Why go it alone when a shared journey feels so much richer? These Stoic pillars values simplicity. Community aren't just philosophy, they're your roadmap to stop wasting time and start living fully. Seneca said true happiness is enjoying the present without leaning on the future. Make that your daily mission. Choose what aligns with your heart. Savor the little things, and surround yourself with people who make you better. Stoicism shines a light on the 7 types of folks who can derail your growth: the doubter, the toxic optimist, the complainer, the manipulator, the time vampire, the victim, and the drama causer, and hands you the tools to handle them with wisdom. This isn't about pointing fingers. It's about protecting your peace and staying true to your path. Let's dive into these energy drainers and learn how to keep your focus sharp and your spirit strong. The doubter's like a cloud over your dreams. You share a bold idea, and they hit you with, "That'll never work." It stings, dimming your spark. Epictetus would say, listen twice as much as you speak, hear them out. But don't let their skepticism sink in. Engage them constructively. What makes you think that? Turn their doubt into a chance for clarity. If they keep tearing you down, step back. Your vision deserves sunlight, not shade. Why let their limits clip your wings? Toxic optimists sound positive, but miss the mark. When you're struggling, they chirp, just smile, ignoring your pain. Seneca's wisdom reminds us true happiness embraces all emotions, not just the sunny ones. Acknowledge their intent, or redirect. I appreciate that, but I need to work through this. Cultivate emotional intelligence to honor your full range of feelings. Their shallow cheer can't nourish your soul's depth, don't let it try. Complainers are energy sinks, always griping about life's woes. Their negativity can drag you down like a heavy fog. Seneca taught that challenges aren't hard unless we make them so. Create mental space. See their complaints as passing showers, not your weather. Limit time with them or steer talks to solutions. What could make this better? Your peace is too precious to soak in their gloom. Why let their lens darken your view? Manipulators twist your kindness to their gain, like asking for favors while guilting you into compliance. Epictetus said no one can harm you unless you allow it. Set clear boundaries. I can't help with that right now. Use fogging to stay calm, agree lightly, but hold your ground. You're right. I'm generous, but let's keep this fair. Stay rooted in your values to sidestep their maze. Your heart's forgiving, not exploiting. Time vampires nibble away your hours with endless chats or pointless tasks. Epictetus reminds us our reactions shape our reality. Protect your time like a symphony. Use tools like the Pomodoro technique to focus. Say no firmly. I'm tied up now. Let's catch up later. It's not rejection. It's prioritizing your goals. Why let their distractions steal your rhythm? Victims blame everyone but themselves, trapping you in their sob stories. Marcus Aurelius advised rising above harm by staying true to your character. Listen with empathy, but set limits. I hear you, but let's focus on what you can do. Don't rescue them, it robs their agency. Your strength lies in supporting, not enabling. Why carry their burdens when you've got your own? Drama causers thrive on chaos, turning molehills into mountains. Marcus Aurelius said the best revenge is being unlike those who harm you. Stay calm, listen thoughtfully, and avoid knee-jerk fights. Redirect their energy. Let's talk this out later when we're cool. Schedule quiet time to shield your focus. Their storms don't define your skies, keep them clear. These 7 types: doubters, toxic optimists, complainers, manipulators, time vampires, victims. Drama causers can sap your growth, but Stoicism equips you to rise above. Epictetus taught that your mind is your fortress. Guard it with boundaries, selective listening, and unwavering values. Stoicism isn't just ancient wisdom, it's a living, breathing guide to stop wasting time and start thriving. In this final chapter, we're tying it all together, showing you how to turn these principles into daily habits that transform your life. This journey is about making every moment count. So let's wrap it up with the call to live boldly and inspire others along the way. Stoicism, from Marcus Aurelius to Seneca, teaches us to focus on what we control: our thoughts, actions, and values. It's not about dodging life's chaos, but facing it with calm strength. Start small. Pick one practice from this series. Maybe it's pausing to breathe when emotions flare, or jotting down 3 things you're grateful for tonight. These tiny steps, repeated daily, carve a path to resilience and meaning. Epictetus said the greatest victory is conquering yourself. Each choice to live with intention is a win. Building a life that's not just full, but overflowing with purpose. This isn't the end, it's your beginning. Stoicism is a lifelong adventure, turning challenges into growth and mundane moments into joy. Share this wisdom with someone who needs it. Your spark could light their fire. Ready to stop drifting and start living? Make today the day you choose. Courage, clarity, and a life true to you. Due to time constraints, we'll stop here. I hope this video has been helpful to you. If it aids you even in a small way, I'm deeply fulfilled. Save this video to your playlist to revisit anytime. Please like and share it with others sometimes. The right message at the right moment can change a life. And don't forget to subscribe to * Daily Stoic Habits * and hit the bell to catch our next valuable videos. Goodbye for now, and see you soon.